God says, this is very serious. Jesus is begging for you only. Very bad news is coming for you tonight. If you ignore this, you will cry so much. Open this message today. Listen to me now, because I am not speaking in riddles. This is not a time to scroll past or stay distracted. You are standing at a gate tonight, and what happens next will either break you or bring you into the greatest miracle of your life. I am warning you because I love you deeply. Jesus is on his knees for you right now. Yes, for you, not for someone else, not for a crowd, but for you. He is pleading with heaven for your name. And if you skip this or brush it off, you won't just miss a blessing, you may lose something that you can't get back. So watch this till the very end. This is not a coincidence. I brought you here. Comment, Amen. Let the gates of heaven see that your heart is still open. Tonight, there is a darkness forming around you. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but in the spiritual world, I see it coming like a storm. The enemy has drawn up a plan to shake your faith, to rattle your mind, to steal the joy that's barely hanging on in you. And I'm not telling you this to scare you. I am telling you because I want you to know that heaven is already ahead of it. Jesus has been pleading for you in prayer because something has been sent to hurt you, to delay you, or to make you give up. But I have not forgotten you. I have not walked away. This is very serious. You are in a fragile place right now. You've been trying to hold it together, but inside you're tired. And the devil sees that. He knows if he can just push a little harder, you might let go. That's why this message reached you, because I'm pulling you back with my voice before something else pulls you under. I have placed this exact moment in front of you to rescue you from what's about to come if you continue ignoring me. I'm not just warning you, I'm offering you protection that only I can give. Jesus is not begging because he's weak, he's begging because he knows the weight of what's coming. He's standing in the gap for you because he sees what you cannot. The conversations that are being held about you, the doors that are about to shut, the pain that is trying to revisit you, the depression that wants to return. He sees all of it, and he is asking heaven again and again to cover you. He is asking me, the Father, to delay what's planned against you. But you must listen. You must turn to me. If you walk away now, you may cry more than you ever have. Comment 1111. If you believe I am speaking to you right now, you feel like no one sees what you're going through. But I see it. I've counted every tear you've cried in silence. I've watched you pretend like everything is fine when your soul is screaming for help. You have tried to be strong for too long, and now your strength is running out. But my strength is made perfect in your weakness. I am not waiting for you to get it all together. I am waiting for you to finally surrender. This message is not for entertainment. This is my cry for your soul. There is someone in your life that the enemy is trying to use against you. Pay attention. There is someone around you who is smiling with their face, but stirring darkness behind your back. The trap has been set. But I will not let it succeed if you stay under my covering. Do not go into tonight without praying. Do not close your eyes without calling my name, because the attack planned for you is not small. But my hand is not small either. I will cover you. I will shield you. I will confuse your enemies. I will scatter their words and break their plans. But you must be still in me. You've been ignoring my voice, not because you hate me, but because you've been tired, distracted, and disconnected. But this moment is your call back to me. I am not angry with you. I am reaching out for you. The warning is not to punish you, it is to protect you. Jesus is still pleading. The angels are still waiting. Your next decision is more serious than you think. Come back. I never left. I know how life has felt lately. Nothing feels stable. The people around you seem distant. The future feels unclear. And deep down, you've wondered if you've been forgotten. But you haven't. You are still my child. You are still covered in the blood of Jesus. You are still written in the book of life. And even if you've fallen, even if you've sinned, even if you've wandered, I am not done with you. This very moment is proof of that. I am going to stop the bad news that was sent to your doorstep. I am going to reverse what was meant to harm you. But I need you to come into alignment with me. I need your heart to open again. I need your spirit to lean on me again. Because miracles cannot enter where pride blocks the door. Blessings cannot rest where bitterness stays. Open your heart. Let me in. Let me fight for you. Let me restore what you lost. Let me show you who you really are again. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not cursed. You are not hopeless. You are mine. And I have already assigned angels to stand around your home tonight. I have already sent protection to walk with you. But you must walk in my presence, not in your own understanding. You must stay under the shadow of my wings. That's where the safety is. That's where the peace is. That's where your next breakthrough will be born. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I see what you don't see. I know the secrets you wish you could scream. And I also know the strength that's still inside you, even when you don't feel it. You are stronger than what you're fighting. Not because of your own might, but because of the spirit that lives within you, and that spirit will never leave you. Not in the middle of this storm, not when the news hits, not when others walk away. I remain. I protect. I restore. I heal. This is not the end. This is a turning point, and what the enemy meant for your downfall will become a testimony if you do not give up, if you do not walk away, if you press in now, if you let me carry you through this. I will lift you up like never before. I will bring joy back into your house. I will send clarity to your confusion. But first, come to me, right now. Don't delay. Don't harden your heart. Tonight is too serious. Something was set in motion in the spirit realm against you, and I stepped in. I am giving you time, giving you warning, giving you a choice. Because Jesus has not stopped pleading for you. He keeps whispering your name to me. He keeps asking for more grace, more mercy, more time, because he knows your heart is weary. He knows the pain you hide. He knows the battle you've been carrying alone. I am speaking because I want you to rise again. But this time, I don't want you to rise in your own strength. I want you to rise in mine. You have carried too many burdens that were never yours to carry. You have tried to fix things that only I can fix. And you have run from me, not because you stopped believing, but because you started hurting. You have trusted people who failed you. You've been disappointed so many times that now it feels safer to expect nothing. But I did not create you to live this way. You were made for more than survival. Comment 222. If you trust that I am not finished with you yet, there is something the enemy is hoping you won't notice. He's hoping that you stay numb, that you stay busy, that you keep scrolling. Because if you slow down, if you actually feel what I am trying to show you, then everything will change. Your eyes will open. You will begin to see the traps, the lies, the distractions that have been surrounding you. That's why this is so serious. Because once you wake up, once you truly see, you'll never go back. You will begin to live with purpose again. This is your wake-up call. That fear you've been feeling, it's not from me. That constant pressure, that never-ending noise in your mind, it's not my voice. I do not speak in panic. I speak in peace. And I'm speaking now. I'm calling you to rise up before the pain gets heavier. I'm asking you to take my hand before the bad news arrives. Not because I want you to live in fear, but because I want you to walk in wisdom. I want you to be prepared, not crushed. I want you to stand firm, not fall apart. You've been asking me to speak. You've been asking for a sign. You've asked, God, if you're still with me, show me something. This is it, this moment, these words, this tug in your spirit right now, that's me. I have not left you. I've been closer than you realize. Even in your worst moments, even in the silence, even in the nights where it felt like I was nowhere near, I was there, holding back the enemy, keeping you alive when your hope was gone, whispering truth while your mind was screaming lies. I never stopped. You may not understand why certain things happened, why they left, why the door closed, why the dream shattered. But what if I told you it wasn't punishment, it was protection? What if I told you I allowed certain things to fall apart because they would have destroyed you later? You cried over that season, but I was saving you from something you couldn't see. I was preparing you for something better. You saw loss, I saw preservation. You felt abandoned, I was actually pulling you closer. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are right on time for what I'm about to do next. But I need your heart to be open. I need your yes. I need your surrender. Not perfect behavior, not religious performance. Just your real, raw, honest heart. That's all I've ever wanted. I don't need you to impress me. I already know you. I formed you. I see the depth of your pain and your potential. And I still choose you. Tonight is not like other nights. The plans of the enemy have been circling, waiting for you to give up, waiting for you to stay disconnected. But Jesus is still pleading. He is standing between you and every attack. You can't see the full weight of what he's stopping, but in the spirit, he's battling on your behalf. That's how much you matter. That's how deeply you are loved. If you only knew what he's protected you from already, you'd fall to your knees in tears. You've made mistakes, so have many others, but grace is not reserved for those who never fall. It's reserved for those who get back up. And you, my child, have a destiny that's too big to let go now. There is a calling on your life that has been under attack because it threatens darkness. You are a threat to evil when you walk in my purpose. That's why the attacks have felt personal. That's why you've been exhausted. That's why your peace has been under siege. But I have not left you unguarded. My word is still alive. My promises are still true. When I said no weapon formed against you would prosper, I meant it. I never said the weapon wouldn't form. I said it wouldn't win. The battle has been intense, but the breakthrough will be greater. And what's coming for you will make sense of everything that's been trying to break you. Keep walking. Don't quit. Don't silence the hope in your heart just because it hurts. What hurts now will heal. What feels delayed is not denied. Comment 333. If you believe your breakthrough is already written in heaven, could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you, starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know you've cried. I know you've had nights where you stared at the ceiling wondering if anything will ever change. I know you've questioned whether you even matter anymore, but you do. To me, you matter more than you know. I have counted every breath you've taken. I have seen every silent moment. I have marked every step, even the broken ones. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Every piece of pain will be used. Every tear will become part of your testimony. This is not how your story ends. I am raising you up again, not just to survive, but to rise in strength, in purpose, in clarity. The enemy wanted you weak, unsure, and quiet, but I am restoring your voice. I am awakening your faith. I am shaking your spirit to remember who you are and whose you are. You belong to me, and no darkness can remove my name from your life. No mistake can cancel my grace. No storm can drown what I have placed inside you. There's a stirring, something is waking up inside of you that the enemy hoped would stay dead. But my spirit is breathing life back into the places that have been dry and silent for too long. You feel it, even if you can't explain it. That tug in your chest, that weight on your heart, that whisper that keeps telling you to listen closely right now. That's me. This is not just another moment passing you by. This is me confronting the darkness that has been assigned to you. I am stepping between you and what's been trying to destroy you. That sudden discouragement you felt this week, that overwhelming pressure you couldn't shake, that wasn't just emotion, that was a spiritual collision. The enemy felt you getting closer to me. He saw your name on heaven's schedule for a turnaround. So he tried to rush in before you could realize what I had planned. But he failed, because my grace reached you in time. Comment 555. If you know this was meant to find you, I'm not angry with you for the times you've wandered. I know why you pulled away. I know about the heartbreak that caused you to question me. I know about the betrayal that left you guarded. I know about the prayers you whispered that you thought I ignored, but I never turned away. I was there in the silence. I was there in the tears. I was there when you couldn't feel me, and I am here now, speaking, reaching, pouring out my love in a way you cannot deny. There's something you've been carrying that is not yours to carry anymore. You've been holding on to guilt, shame, regrets, and a sense of failure that I never placed on you. You've punished yourself in ways I never asked you to. You've measured your worth based on how others treated you, but I don't measure like that. I don't define you by what they said or what you did. I define you by what my son did for you. His blood still speaks louder than your mistakes. You've been trying to earn peace by fixing everything around you. But peace doesn't come from control, it comes from surrender. Let go. Release the pain. Lay it down. I won't reject you. I won't scold you. I will receive you. I will hold you. I will restore you. If you let me in. That's what this moment is about. I am not calling you to religion. I am calling you back to relationship, to connection, to trust. There are some things in your life that are going to fall away soon, not because you failed, but because I'm removing what no longer fits where I'm taking you. I'm shifting the people, the patterns, and even the priorities in your life. It may feel uncomfortable, but it's necessary. I will not allow you to keep living beneath what I've written over you. There is too much on your life for you to keep hiding, too much purpose to keep pretending. I did not bring you this far to leave you stuck. I've heard the cries that never left your lips. I've seen the battles that no one clapped for. And I want you to know this. I'm proud of you. Yes, even with the mistakes, even with the doubts, even when you wanted to give up but didn't. That strength, that fire inside of you that was me. I've been with you in every step, even when you felt alone, and I will be with you in the steps ahead. Because what's coming is bigger than anything you've seen before. You're going to look back one day and see how I used even the broken seasons for your good. You're going to see why certain people had to walk away. You're going to understand why the door slammed shut when you were begging for it to open. You'll see how I protected you while you thought I was punishing you. You'll thank me for the delays. You'll praise me for the closed paths. Because what I'm preparing for you is going to make sense of the pain you couldn't explain. Comment 777 if you're ready to walk into what I've prepared for you. Do not fear what's coming. The bad news that was meant to destroy you will lose its power in my presence. I see it before it arrives. And I have already released instructions, protection, and angels to guard you. Your name is known in heaven. You are not defenseless. You are not alone. The same God who parted seas, who raised the dead, who shut the mouths of lions, He is fighting for you right now. You don't need to see it to believe it. Faith is trusting what I said, not just what you see. Stop rehearsing the worst-case scenario. Stop allowing fear to tell you what your future looks like. Your future belongs to me, not to fear, not to man, not to statistics or situations. I hold the keys, and I say you are not finished yet. You will not go under. You will not be destroyed. You will walk through this. And when you come out on the other side, your faith will be stronger, your heart will be healed, and your testimony will be powerful. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Don't run to temporary escapes when your heart is in pain. Don't numb the ache with distractions. Come to me. Let me fill you. I won't push you away. I'll sit with you in the pain. I'll speak peace into the chaos. I'll remind you of who you are. I will speak truth where lies have been living. I will breathe life back into your spirit. Just stay with me. That's all I ask. Just stay close. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to fix it all. Just be willing to trust again. Just be willing to say, God, I don't know what's next, but I'm not letting go of you. That's where your strength will rise, not from figuring it all out, but from trusting that I already have. I am already in your tomorrow. I am already handling what's ahead. And you are going to see the fruit of every tear you've sown in faith. There's a light ahead, even if all you feel now is darkness. There's a breakthrough forming. Even if all you see are breakdowns, you are not late. You are right on time for a new chapter, a new anointing, a new outpouring. Let me do the work in you. Let me clear out what's been clouding your vision. Let me break the patterns that have kept you stuck. It's not too late. It's never too late when you're in my hands. You've been pouring out strength you didn't even have, and you're wondering when your moment will come, when things will shift, when peace will return, when the tears will finally stop. And right now, I'm telling you this, I'm not distant. I'm not silent. I am near to the broken-hearted, and I am especially near to you. You are not invisible to me. Every battle you've walked through, I've walked through it with you. Every heartbreak, every rejection, every loss, I was there. I never took my eyes off you, even when you questioned me, even when you doubted if I cared. I never turned away. You are the one I came for. You are the one Jesus is still praying for. And right now, He is before me, pleading, Father, don't let them fall. Don't let them give up. Give them one more chance to hear you. This is that chance. Comment 999. If you know you're not alone in this battle, I know what's been weighing on you. I know the pressure that's been building and how you've been trying to keep it together while your mind feels like it's unraveling. I know the fear that keeps knocking on your door late at night. I know how you've smiled in front of people and then broken down the moment no one was watching. I've seen the exact moment where your hope began to fade, and I've come to restore it. The reason you're under attack is not because you're weak, it's because you're chosen. The enemy wouldn't fight this hard if you weren't a threat to his plans. He knows the anointing you carry. He knows the shift that will happen in the lives around you if you fully walk into your calling. He sees what's inside of you, and he's scared of it. That's why the fight has been so fierce. But my child, what's in you is greater than what's against you. You may feel surrounded, but I have you surrounded with my angels. My presence is all around you, even now. You've asked me, why does it feel like everything is going wrong at once? Because right before the breakthrough, the pressure always intensifies. Right before I do something new, the enemy does everything he can to stop it. But he cannot stop what I've started. He cannot destroy what I have spoken over your life. He can try to delay it, distract you, discourage you, but he cannot cancel my promise. The pain you're feeling is real, but it will not last forever. I am bringing beauty out of the ashes. And even in your lowest moment, I am still writing your story. Even if you've made mistakes, even if you've drifted, even if your faith feels weak, I have not let you go. I don't base my love on your performance. I love you because you're mine. And there is nothing you can do to change that. My love is constant. My mercy is new every morning. My arms are still open. All I'm asking is for you to return not with perfection, but with honesty. Some things in your life have felt like they're falling apart. But I am allowing what's not built on me to be shaken, so that what's meant for you can finally stand. The foundation I'm laying under your life now is solid. I'm doing something deeper. Not surface change, but soul transformation. I'm not just fixing symptoms. I'm healing the root. That's why the process feels heavy. But you're not breaking down, you're breaking free. Comment 1010 if you believe your freedom is closer than it feels. I am not a distant judge waiting for you to fail. I'm your father, and I'm fighting for you. Every prayer you thought I didn't hear, I did. Every tear you thought fell unseen, I caught. Nothing has been wasted. Even your darkest chapters will serve a purpose. Even the wounds you never asked for will become wells of wisdom and healing for others. I am turning your scars into signs of survival. Your life will be a testimony. You haven't missed your moment. What's yours cannot be taken. I know it's been a long wait. I know the silence has made you question if it's ever going to happen. But I'm still in control. I haven't forgotten what I promised. Delayed does not mean denied. I've been preparing you, teaching you to trust, to listen, to depend on me. And when the time is right, I will open doors that no man can shut. You will see why I made you wait. Don't go back to what I delivered you from. Don't settle for what's familiar just because it's easier. The enemy wants you to choose comfort over calling, but I'm calling you higher. I'm calling you to step into the unknown with me. You weren't made to blend in. You were made to shine. Even if it costs you something, even if people walk away, even if it feels lonely at first, I will never leave you, and I will never ask you to walk alone. You've been praying for clarity, and I'm going to give it. I'm going to make your path clear. I'm going to give you peace in your decisions. But first, I need your surrender. Stop trying to carry what's breaking you. Stop leaning on your own strength. Come back to the place of trust. I've already worked out the details. I've already gone ahead of you. I just need you to follow. Not perfectly, but faithfully. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. This isn't the end of your story. This is the turning point. This is the moment things start to shift. You're not too far gone. You haven't missed too much. You haven't failed too many times. I specialize in rebuilding what seems impossible. I breathe life into dry places. I restore joy where sorrow ruled. I speak light into darkness. And I am doing it for you right now. Open your heart. Let my spirit fill you again. What you've been praying for, crying for, waiting for, it's not in vain. It's coming. And when it does, it will come suddenly. The breakthrough, the healing, the peace, the provision, it's already in motion. Just keep holding on. Keep pressing in. Don't quit. The battle is proof that the blessing is near. You wouldn't be under this much attack if nothing was coming. The storm proves that you are close, very close. So lift your head, even if it feels heavy. Open your heart, even if it's been hurt. Trust me again, even if you've been disappointed. I'm not finished with you. I'm just getting started. And the next chapter will not look like the last. You will laugh again. You will breathe again. You will feel joy again. Stay close. Stay with me. Don't turn away now. You've learned how to smile through the ache, how to function while bleeding inside, how to survive when you were actually hoping for more than just survival. And still, you've kept going. Still, you've kept waking up. Even if your faith felt small, even if your strength ran dry. And that, my child, is why I'm moving on your behalf. Not because you've been perfect, but because you've kept holding on, even if only by a thread. This is where things begin to change. I don't want you just surviving anymore. I didn't create you for a life of constant damage control. I created you to walk in authority, to live in peace, to stand in power not by your own strength, but by mine. This fight you're in, it ends with victory. And not because the enemy gives up, but because I've already overcome him. The war is not ahead of you. The war was finished at the cross. Now what's ahead of you is restoration, recovery, redemption, and you are not walking into it alone. Comment 1212 if you believe your healing season is beginning. The heaviness that's been over you, that cloud that's followed you for months, that wasn't just life, that was spiritual warfare. The enemy has been trying to cover your vision, cloud your purpose, crush your confidence. He's been whispering lies into your mind and hoping you'd repeat them until you believed them. Lies like, you're too far gone, you've messed up too much, nothing will ever change. But none of that came from me. I do not speak in shame. I do not lead with guilt. I call you with grace. I lift you with love. Right now, I'm calling you to believe again. To believe that something good can still come from your life. To believe that your best days haven't passed. To believe that you're still in the palm of my hand, even when the storm rages. Don't let what you feel silence what I said. Don't let the delay convince you I've denied you. I know it's hard to hope again when you've been let down before, but hope is not foolish, it's holy. And when you place your hope in me, it will never return empty. I'm going to restore things you thought were lost forever. Time, peace, clarity, confidence. Watch how I bring it back. Watch how I restore the years the enemy stole. You thought it was over. You thought you missed it, but I am the God of resurrection. What looks dead to you still answers to my voice. I'm breathing into places you gave up on. I'm raising dreams that were buried. I'm opening doors that were sealed shut. I don't need a perfect situation to move. I just need your surrender. The pain you've carried didn't break you. It shaped you. It stripped away the things that weren't real and revealed the truth of who you are. You are stronger than you think. You are braver than you know. You have been through things that should have broken you, but here you are, still standing, still open, still listening for my voice. That's not weakness, that's faith. Even when you doubted, even when you struggled, you stayed within reach. And because of that, I'm about to turn things around in ways you didn't expect. Comment 1515. If you believe I'm making a way where there was none, you're not alone, and you're not forgotten. I am in the room with you now, closer than your breath. You don't have to feel me to believe that. You don't have to see me to know I'm near. I've always been with you, even in the moments you thought I left. When they walked away, I stayed. When your world fell apart, I held it together long enough for you to rebuild, and now I am calling you into a new season. A season where you don't have to fight the same battles over and over. A season where peace will not be temporary, but lasting. You were not created to just get by. You were created to overflow, to carry joy that can't be explained, to walk in favor that doesn't make sense. That's what happens when you walk closely with me. I do not leave my children wandering in confusion. I lead them beside still waters. I restore their soul, and I'm doing that for you. You're going to feel your mind clear. You're going to feel your heart settle. The chaos that surrounded you for so long is losing its grip. You don't have to fear what's next. I've already gone ahead of you. I've made a way through what looks impossible. The road won't always be easy, but it will be safe. Safe in my will, safe in my promise, safe in my timing. And even when you walk through the valley, you won't walk alone. I will be your comfort, your guide, your strength. You're going to see me in the details, in the conversations, in the decisions, in the quiet nudges that lead you exactly where you're meant to go. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This next chapter won't be written in your old pain. It won't be defined by what others did to you. It will be written in grace, marked by mercy, carried by purpose. You don't have to carry the weight of your past into your future. Let it go. I'm not holding it against you. Don't you hold it either. What I'm doing next requires your hands to be free, free to receive, free to rebuild, free to love again, free to dream again. The fire you've walked through didn't burn you, it refined you. You're not who you used to be. You've grown, even if you can't see it yet. You've learned to pray when no one was watching. You've learned to stay when it would have been easier to run. And now, you're stepping into something new. It won't be perfect. There will still be challenges. But this time, you won't face them the same way, because this time, you know who you are. And more importantly, you know who I am. I am the God who parts seas, who heals the broken, who raises what was dead. I am the God who sees you, not the version you try to present, but the real you, the one who cries alone, the one who wonders if they matter, the one who's scared to hope. I see you, I love you, I'm for you, and I will not let the darkness win. And now, I'm not just covering you, I'm lifting you. I'm pulling you out of the cycle you've been stuck in. The confusion, the fear, the emotional battles, the silent breakdowns. I'm not just healing it, I'm removing its hold over your life. There's a reason the enemy has been attacking you so heavily. It's not random, it's not meaningless. You are carrying something he's terrified of. You are called, you are marked. And even though you've walked through seasons that tried to convince you otherwise, that calling has never left. My gifts and my callings are without repentance. I haven't changed my mind about you. You may have wandered, but your purpose has stayed in place. And now I'm calling you back to it, back to the place of trust, back to the place of boldness, back to me. Comment 1717. If you believe God is restoring what you lost, you've felt surrounded by battles lately. Financial pressure, relationship strain, mental and emotional exhaustion. You've said, God, I don't know how much more I can take. And I've heard every word. I've watched you stand in faith with trembling hands. You didn't know how it would work out, but you didn't walk away. And now I'm bringing relief, not temporary relief, but deep, lasting restoration. You're going to breathe again without feeling fear. You're going to laugh without carrying pain in your chest. I am restoring joy. I know the past has left its mark on you. I know you've learned how to expect the worst just to protect yourself, but I'm teaching you something new. I'm teaching you how to live with open hands again, how to hope without fear, how to trust without shutting down. You don't have to brace yourself for heartbreak anymore. You don't have to live in defense mode. I'm rebuilding your life on a foundation that can't be shaken, not by people, not by circumstances, not even by your past. I know how deeply you long for peace, not just quiet but real soul-level peace, and I promise you this, it's coming. That heaviness on your chest is going to lift. That ache in your spirit is going to ease. I am not just putting a bandage on your wounds. I'm healing them completely. I'm doing heart surgery, soul restoration, spirit renewal. You will wake up one day soon and realize the anxiety is gone, the fear is gone, the weight is gone. And in its place will be peace that doesn't make sense because it comes from me. You may not feel qualified for what I'm preparing you for. You may look at your past and say, how could I be chosen? But I don't call the qualified, I qualify the called. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be willing to trust, willing to follow, willing to stay close to me. That's when I'll open doors, that's when I'll give clarity, that's when you'll begin to walk in the favor that's been waiting for you. Comment, Amen. If you're willing to trust God's hand even when you don't understand His plan, there are people who overlooked you, who counted you out, who treated you like you were disposable. But I didn't. I saw the worth in you when others only saw your wounds. I saw the gold in you when others focused on your flaws. And now, I'm preparing to place you in rooms where your name has already been spoken. You won't have to fight for recognition. I will announce you. I will elevate you not for your glory, but for mine. Because when people see what I do in your life, they'll know it had to be me. I'm going to redeem every moment you thought was wasted. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment, it's all going to be used. I don't waste pain. I repurpose it. You will help others walk out of the same dark places you were once trapped in. You will speak healing into people who have no hope left. Your voice will carry anointing because it has been refined by fire. You were not buried, you were planted. And now the harvest is coming. What's ahead will require faith, not just the kind that hopes quietly, but the kind that steps out boldly. You're not meant to stay hidden. You're not meant to stay silent. I've placed something in you the world needs, and the time to release it is now. Don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to be stretched. I will equip you for what I've called you to do. Every resource you need, every connection, every opportunity, it's already aligned. You just have to keep walking. I know the road hasn't been easy, and I know you've had moments where you felt like giving up completely, but you didn't, and that's why I'm honoring you. I'm not ignoring your pain, I'm not blind to your faithfulness, I'm responding to it. I'm sending confirmation after confirmation. I'm aligning the right people to support you. I'm giving you fresh strength to stand again. You won't crumble under this pressure, you'll rise from it. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You're stepping into a new atmosphere, one where the fear doesn't control you, one where you're not living in survival mode anymore. I'm releasing you from the prisons of your past, the mental cages, the emotional chains, the invisible limitations others placed on you. You're coming out of it, free, whole, strong, anointed, unstoppable. The enemy's grip is broken, the lies lose their power, and you begin to live in truth. Truth that says you are loved. Truth that says you are chosen. Truth that says you are not too late. Truth that says your story is still being written. You're going to see doors open with ease. You're going to feel peace where there was once panic. You're going to walk in spaces you never imagined stepping into. Not because you forced it, but because I placed you there. It's not going to make sense to people, but that's okay. It doesn't have to. It's not their path. It's yours, and I'm walking every step with you. Stay close to me. The world may change. People may shift. Emotions may rise and fall. But I don't change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I'm holding you even when everything else feels uncertain. Keep trusting me. Keep leaning in. Keep saying yes, because you are not just surviving anymore. And quietly, in the depths of your heart, you've been wondering if something is wrong with you. You've blamed yourself for things you couldn't control. You've questioned whether you missed something, whether you failed somewhere along the way. But I need you to hear me clearly. I am still with you. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. This season has felt like a stripping, and that's because it is. I'm removing what can't go with you into your next chapter. Some of what you lost was never meant to stay. I saw what you couldn't. I heard the conversations you didn't. I knew the motives that were hidden behind kind faces. And because I love you, I protected you. Even when it hurt. Even when it left you confused. I removed what would have slowed you down, drained your spirit, or broken your purpose. You asked me for blessings, but before I could give them, I had to make room. Comment 777. If you know God's protection sometimes feels like loss, you have not lost your worth because you've been through hardship. Your value hasn't decreased just because some people walked away. You are still the one I chose, still the one I'm raising up, still the one I trust with impact and influence. But before I bring you to the next level, I'm anchoring you in me. I'm teaching you to hear my voice above the noise. I'm strengthening your spirit so you won't be shaken by opinions or rejection. What I have for you requires depth, and that's what I'm building right now. There's going to be a moment sooner than you think where everything starts to make sense. The delays, the detours, the closed doors, they'll come together like a puzzle you couldn't figure out before. You'll say, that's why it didn't happen then. That's why they had to leave. That's why I was pulled in a different direction. I'm not just piecing things together randomly, I've been orchestrating something greater than you imagined. You'll be thankful for what didn't work out, because what I'm preparing for you is far more than you asked for. I'm not done proving myself faithful. There are still promises with your name on them, still blessings waiting to be released, still favor being arranged behind the scenes. Don't get weary in the waiting. Don't let discouragement become your dwelling place. You've come too far to give up now. This is not where your story ends. It's where it shifts, where you see that all of heaven has been backing you the entire time, where you realize I never left, even when it felt like silence. I was working in the background, lining up what your hands couldn't reach. I saw the prayers you whispered through tears, the ones you didn't tell anyone about, the ones that came from a place so deep it hurt to even speak them. I heard every word, and more than that, I've already responded. You may not see the result yet, but it's coming. The answer is in motion. The healing is on the way. The provision is being released. The peace is already prepared. You won't have to beg for what I've already planned to give you. Comment 222. If you trust my timing even when it doesn't make sense yet, don't compare your journey to anyone else's. The road I've placed you on was designed for your feet only. You don't need to chase their pace. You don't need to measure your success by their results. What I'm doing in you is personal, intentional, and tailored to your calling. Some people seem ahead of you because they're running in a different race. But this is not about finishing fast. It's about finishing faithful, and I'm walking with you every step of the way. I haven't forgotten the dreams I placed inside you. They weren't just ideas, they were seeds I planted. And I don't plant without purpose. Some dreams take longer to bloom because the roots are going deeper. I've been building you from the inside out. I've been working on your heart, your discernment, your resilience, because what's coming next will require all of that. It will demand focus, strength, obedience, and you will have all three because I've been preparing you all along. There are still miracles with your name on them, still divine appointments I've scheduled just for you, still moments ahead where you'll look up and realize this had to be God. I'm not just working on the things you can see, I'm rearranging hearts, I'm aligning resources. I'm speaking your name into rooms you've never entered. You don't have to force anything. Just stay close to me. Seek me before every decision. Trust me before every step. I'll lead you where you need to go. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You may feel unqualified for where I'm taking you, but that's how you know it's me. I don't use those who think they have it all together. I use the humble, the ones who know they need me, the ones who have walked through fire and still choose to worship, the ones who've been broken but still say, God, here I am. You are that one, and I'm about to show the world what happens when someone surrenders fully to me. You've wondered if anything good could still come from your life, if anything beautiful could come from what's been broken, and the answer is yes. I specialize in using what others would throw away. I bring water from dry places. I bring life from ashes. I bring strength from sorrow. There is not one piece of your pain that I cannot use for purpose. Nothing is wasted. Everything has meaning in my hands. So lift your head. I am not done with you. I am not disappointed in you. I am not withholding anything from you out of anger. I'm setting the stage. I'm building the foundation. I'm drawing you deeper so that when the doors open, you're ready to walk through them without fear, ready to stand firm, ready to shine with a strength that only comes from time spent with me. You are not here by accident. You didn't find this by luck. I pulled you into this moment because I wanted your heart to hear mine. Because I wanted to remind you that even in the middle of uncertainty, I am certain. Even in your weakness, I am strong. Even in your questions, I am still the answer. And even when you try to cry out, the words don't come. You've whispered in the dark, "God, do you still hear me?" My answer is yes. I hear every word, even the ones that never leave your lips. I feel every tear before it falls. And I am moving right now for you. You haven't been forgotten. You haven't been overlooked. I know it feels like nothing is changing, like the same battles keep repeating. But just because the breakthrough hasn't arrived doesn't mean it isn't on the way. What you feel right now is the weight of the shift. When a door is about to open, resistance often increases. But don't be fooled. Pressure is not punishment. It's preparation. You are about to walk through something that will change everything, and the enemy knows it. That's why he's been working overtime to make you question me. Comment 333. If you still believe I'm working behind the scenes, this isn't just a hard week. This isn't just a rough season. This is a spiritual battle, and not one you entered by mistake. The enemy is threatened by what's coming out of you. He tried to bury you in anxiety. He tried to silence you with discouragement. He tried to wear you down with delay. But he underestimated the power of my spirit inside of you. What you're carrying is holy. It's heavy, yes, but it's holy. And I won't let it be crushed. There is purpose in your pain. I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but every trial you've walked through has planted something eternal in your spirit. You've gained wisdom that couldn't be taught in comfort. You've developed a faith that couldn't be formed in ease. You've learned how to depend on me, not just when things go well, but when nothing makes sense. That kind of faith is unshakable. That's what I've been building in you all along. You've looked around and seen others thrive while you're still trying to survive. And the thought has crossed your mind, did I do something wrong? But I want you to know, delays are not denials. What I'm doing in you takes time, because it's deep. I'm not just preparing the blessing, I'm preparing you for the blessing. You won't walk into your next season barely surviving. You'll walk in strong, stable, and full of peace. I'm not rushing your growth. I'm protecting your future. Comment, Amen. If you know your growth is worth the wait, you've prayed prayers that felt like they disappeared into silence. But I haven't missed one. I've stored them all, and the answers are coming. Not always in the form you expect, but always in the timing that's best. Some of what you asked for, I didn't release, not because I didn't love you, but because I loved you too much to let you settle. I saw ahead. I knew what would wound you. I knew what would distract you. I knew what would pull you away from me. So I withheld certain things not as punishment, but as protection. This is not the season to walk away. This is the season to dig deeper. When things feel most confusing, lean into me, not away. I'm not afraid of your doubts. I'm not intimidated by your questions. Bring them to me. Talk to me. I want real connection, not performance. I'm not looking for the right words, I'm looking for your heart. Even if it's messy, even if it's hurting, I want all of you, because that's how healing begins. There are moments coming where you'll suddenly feel peace where you once felt panic, where clarity will replace confusion, where joy will return like sunlight after a long storm. You're going to feel it in your bones that I was with you the whole time, that none of it was wasted, that every setback was setting you up, that every delay was developing you. And when you finally walk into what I've prepared, you'll know it was worth every tear. The enemy has tried to distract you with noise, but I'm bringing stillness to your spirit. You don't have to chase after answers. You don't have to strive to be seen. I see you. I know you. I've got you. I'm going to provide what you need. I'm going to show up in ways that remind you that I've never left. Stop letting fear tell you who you are. Stop letting anxiety be your guide. My spirit leads with peace. Follow that peace. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I'm raising your awareness. You'll start to notice things you used to ignore. Divine nudges, subtle red flags, quiet promptings. Pay attention. I'm sharpening your discernment. Because where I'm taking you, you'll need to see clearly. You won't have time for distractions dressed as opportunities. You won't have energy for relationships that drain your spirit. I'm protecting your purpose. I'm exposing what needs to go. And even though it hurts sometimes, it's necessary. You won't always understand my ways, but you can always trust my heart. I don't operate on human timelines. I don't work through pressure or manipulation. I move in love, in wisdom, in truth, and my plans for you are still good. Even if this season is hard, the goodness hasn't changed. You will testify. You will rise, and people will look at your life and say, only God could have done that. When the noise gets loud, come back to me. When your thoughts start to spiral, come back to me. You don't have to fix it all. You don't have to carry it all. I'm right here, and I'm not going anywhere. The love I have for you isn't based on your behavior. It's based on my character. And my character is unchanging. You are still held, still chosen, still loved. God says, I order you to open this message right now. You are going to hear good news, all because of your last act. Please open this message before tonight at 11:59 p.m. Stop. Do not scroll away. This moment is not random. I, the Lord your God, have stopped you here for a reason, and I am commanding your spirit to listen closely. The words you are about to receive are not ordinary. They carry the weight of heaven's authority. What happens next in your life depends on what you do in this very moment. You are one decision away from the breakthrough you've been praying for. If you walk away now, you may delay something that was already set in motion to bless you. So stay. Let these words reach the deepest parts of your soul. This isn't a coincidence. It's your divine appointment. If you feel this already, then comment, Amen. Let that be your way of saying you are ready to receive. Now listen carefully. I am the God who sees what others cannot. I saw what you did, that last act, the kindness, the obedience, the sacrifice, the step of faith, whatever it was. You may have already forgotten it, but I did not. That moment was not small to me. That act, done with a pure heart, opened the gates of something bigger than you can imagine. And now, I'm sending this word as confirmation. Because of that one act, heaven is shifting things in your favor. Some of you have been walking through fire. You've been facing attacks, setbacks, betrayal, sickness, financial struggles, and unanswered prayers. It has felt like I was silent, but I have not been ignoring you. I have been watching closely, testing your heart, preparing the blessing, and waiting for the appointed time. That time is now. I am telling you to open this with urgency because what I'm about to release into your life before 11:59 p.m. is tied to that act you thought went unnoticed. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not invisible to me. I know your name. I know your tears. I know your prayers, even the ones you whispered in the dark when no one else heard. I saw you when you chose to forgive instead of hate. I saw you when you gave, even though you had little. I saw you stand firm when everything in your life was shaking, and because of that, I am moving. If this message reaches you, I want you to know that this is the confirmation you've been needing. Yes, this is for you. You didn't imagine it. I spoke to your heart, and now I'm speaking again to your life. This is your moment of divine clarity. This is the shift. You are walking into a new season, and the keys to it are already in your hands. You just didn't know it until now. Before I say more, I want you to do one thing. If you feel these words pulling at your spirit, if you feel this message is for you, then like this video now. Not for recognition, not for numbers, but because it's your silent agreement with heaven that says, I receive this. Now, let me tell you what is coming. Doors are about to open. Not just any doors, but the ones that were once shut, sealed, locked for years. Doors that required the right timing, the right condition, and the right heart posture. Your heart has been tested, and though you felt weak, you passed. You remained faithful when others gave up. You remained standing even when your knees trembled. That is why the door will open. You will hear news that will feel like fresh rain on dry land. The wait was long, but the fruit is coming. I am sending people into your life who will help you rise. I am removing those who are blocking your growth. You won't have to chase anymore. What is yours is now chasing you. Opportunities, favor, unexpected blessings, restoration, they are coming suddenly. Because of your last act, I am releasing answers that were held back. Not because you weren't worthy, but because the time wasn't ready. Now it is. You will not miss this window. The enemy wanted you to give up just before this moment. He whispered lies, planted fear, and stirred confusion to make you walk away from the blessing. But you didn't. And now, I am turning things around so clearly, even your enemies will have to admit it was my hand on your life. Comment 1111 if you believe this breakthrough is finding you today. I know some of you have been weary. Your heart has been heavy. You've been saying, God, I don't know how much more I can take. But I have come to tell you, you don't need to carry this alone anymore. I am with you. My hand has never left you. I have sent angels to war for you, even when you slept. The attacks you didn't see, I blocked them. The losses you couldn't handle, I softened them. The blessings you thought you lost, I am restoring them. This is not just about good news, it is about divine timing. You've stepped into a moment of alignment. The last act you did unlocked the release. That's why you feel something stirring. That's why doors are opening. That's why people are reaching out, why peace is returning, why favor is finding you again. Because I said, now is the time. I need you to hear this deeply. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are not like the rest. The road has been harder for you because the calling is heavier. But I have never left you, and I never will. You've been walking blind, but I was lighting your path. You've been waiting in silence, but I've been working in the stillness. What you're about to see will make sense of the pain. I am restoring joy in your household. I am bringing healing to your body. I am calming the storms in your mind. And I am making a way where there seemed to be none. even when you don't understand how. Trust that I do. Trust that I'm weaving it all together for your good. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. What you thought was the end was actually the turning point. What was delayed is now being delivered. What was broken is now being rebuilt. What was stolen is being returned. Do not give up now. You're too close. You're walking into the season that your last act planted. And the harvest will be bigger than you imagined. The moment you acted in faith, whether through kindness, forgiveness, obedience, generosity, or patience, you unlocked something powerful. What you did was a signal to heaven that your heart was aligned with mine. That last act may have looked small to the world, but to me, it was sacred. I want you to sit with that truth. Let it sink in. Your act wasn't ignored, it wasn't wasted, it was recorded in heaven, it stirred my spirit. That's why I'm telling you to open this now. There is urgency because there is something waiting for you, and it's not tomorrow's blessing, it's for tonight. Before 11:59 p.m., I am going to show you why it was worth it. The pain, the waiting, the battle, it's all been preparing the ground. The seed has been buried, but now comes the growth. You're about to see fruit. There have been moments where you felt forgotten. I know that. Moments you questioned your purpose, your direction, even your worth. But I need you to know I was closest to you in those very moments. I was watching how you responded when no one was clapping for you. When the room was silent, when the answers didn't come, when the support disappeared, I saw you keep going. That's why you're about to be rewarded. I'm not a man that I should lie. When I say I will bless obedience, I do it, and I do it fully. If you know this is for you, comment 222 right now to declare that you trust what I am doing behind the scenes. You haven't even seen the beginning of what I've prepared. I have been crafting doors for you that are so specific, so perfectly shaped for your life, that when they open, it will feel like everything finally fits. You won't have to force it. You won't have to beg anyone to see your worth. The ones I'm sending will see it instantly, because they will see you through my eyes, not the world's. The same people who overlooked you will be witnesses to the new thing I'm doing in your life. You are stepping into a season of recognition, not for ego, not for status, but because your journey has been long, and it's time to see what the pain was producing. This is not about worldly success. This is about purpose, destiny, eternal plans unfolding. There are people attached to your breakthrough. Your healing will inspire theirs. Your deliverance will point them to me. Your rising will show them what I can do with a life that stays surrendered. You thought you were delayed, but I was protecting you. Some doors were closed because I knew they would distract or destroy you. Some people walked away because they couldn't carry the weight of your calling. Some plans didn't work out because I was rerouting you to something better. You didn't miss anything. Everything I've prepared for you is still on schedule. But now, the pace is about to accelerate. You'll see sudden favor, sudden connections, sudden clarity, sudden healing. That's what happens when I step in. You've waited, you've cried, you've questioned, and now you're going to see, not just hear, not just hope, but see tangible change, visible blessings, unexpected provision. I will confirm it to you in a way that you can't deny. I will speak through people, open opportunities, and remove obstacles, and all of it will tie back to that one act. That moment when you trusted me, even when nothing made sense. That is what moved my heart. That is what I'm honoring. This is also your time to release the weight of the past. You can't carry yesterday's pain into tomorrow's promise. I am healing what broke you. I am lifting what crushed you. I am restoring what drained you. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are exactly where you need to be for me to move. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing to trust me, willing to obey, willing to believe that I'm not finished with you. Comment 333 if you are choosing faith over fear right now. I am not only blessing you with what you asked for, I am going beyond it. I'm bringing the things you didn't even know you needed. I'm lining up divine protection for battles you'll never have to fight. I'm sending comfort to places no one else can reach. I'm bringing peace that doesn't depend on circumstances. This is not just about fixing your problems, it's about lifting your spirit, changing your perspective, teaching you how to walk in freedom, not fear, in purpose, not confusion. You are not here by accident. Your birth was not random. I breathed life into you for such a time as this. There is a calling on your life, and though the enemy tried to steal your fire, he failed. You're still here, and that alone is proof that I'm not done with you. I am the one who opens blind eyes, who makes the lame walk, who brings dead things back to life, and I'm speaking life into your season. Resurrection into your dreams, strength into your bones. You will not miss what I have for you, not because of your past, not because of your mistakes, not because of what people said. My grace is bigger than that. My plans are stronger than that. What I started, I will finish, and nothing, not fear, not delay, not rejection, can stop it. My child, this is not just another day. This is a divine moment. The enemy has tried everything to wear you down before this hour, but I have held you steady, and now I'm calling you higher, not in your strength, but in mine. Not in your wisdom, but in my perfect plan. You didn't stumble across these words. I led you here because the heavens are preparing a release over your life that has your name written on it. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I saw you last week when you almost gave up. I watched as you whispered, "God, I can't do this anymore." And even though your voice was tired and your heart was heavy, you still didn't quit. You still prayed. You still believed. That kind of faith moves mountains. That kind of heart draws my hand. And because of that, you are walking into something you didn't even see coming. I've been building it behind the scenes, and now the curtain is about to rise. Get ready to see what I've been preparing all along. If you feel the truth of this speaking to your spirit, comment 555 as a sign that you're stepping into this season with trust. I've heard every cry you've made behind closed doors. I've counted your tears like drops of gold. Nothing has been wasted. Every ounce of pain has been collected. Every moment of silence has been sacred. I've been working in places you didn't see and moving in ways you couldn't understand. The delay was not denial. It was alignment. It was my hand rearranging the puzzle so that when the pieces finally come together, it won't just make sense, it'll be beautiful. There is someone you need to forgive, not because they deserve it, but because it's the key that unlocks what's next. Bitterness is a prison, and I want to free you. You can't carry the weight of past wounds into the promise I'm giving you. Let it go. Not for them, but for you. The moment you release it, Watch how fast things start to shift. I'm a God of justice. I saw what they did. I saw the pain. But I am your defender, and I will repay. Leave it to me. There's a reason your heart has been under attack. There's a reason fear has tried to take root. It's because the enemy sees what's coming. He tried to stop you because he knows that when you step into what I've planned, it will shake the ground. You are a threat to darkness. That's why you've faced so much pressure. But hear me now, I am raising you above it. I am silencing the lies. I am strengthening your spirit. You will rise. And when you do, the enemy will regret ever touching you. This is not just encouragement. This is a prophetic announcement, a heavenly warning to every force that has tried to keep you stuck. I am stepping in, and when I do, every chain breaks, every lie crumbles, every delay is overturned. The last shall be first. The head will no longer be weighed down. You will walk upright, with power, with clarity, with authority, because I will be with you. Comment 1212 if you're ready to receive what I'm releasing into your life today. The good news that's coming will be undeniable. It won't just bless your ears, it'll bring peace to your soul. You'll finally understand why the wait had to be so long, why the silence was necessary. I wasn't punishing you. I was preparing you. If I gave it to you too soon, you wouldn't have been ready. But now you're ready to carry it, steward it, protect it, and walk in it with humility and wisdom. You grew while waiting, and now the blessing will grow with you. Your story is not over. Don't let the past tell you who you are. Don't let the opinions of others write your identity. I already wrote it. I call you loved. I call you chosen. I call you redeemed. You are not who they said you were. You are who I created you to be, and I never make mistakes. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. That means there is nothing, no shame, no mistake, no failure that can separate you from what I've planned. Tonight is not just any night. Before 11:59 p.m., I'm going to place something in your path that will confirm everything I'm saying to you. A conversation, a phone call, an open door, a deep peace, a whisper in your spirit. You'll know it's me, and when it happens, don't second guess it. Don't let fear hold you back. Step forward in faith, because the promise has already been released. It's on the way. You're not chasing it, it's chasing you. The reason you're still standing is because I've held you up. You thought you were running on empty, but I've been refilling you without you even realizing. The prayers you whispered in exhaustion reached me like a shout. And now I'm answering, not just for your sake, but for those connected to you, your family, your children, your future. I'm restoring the years the enemy tried to steal. I'm rebuilding what was broken. And it won't be small. It won't be partial. It will be more than you thought possible. You've asked me, God, when is it going to happen? And I'm telling you, now. This is the shift. This is the hour. This is the night. You are not too late. You are right on time. My timing is perfect, and everything I promised is still coming. The waiting didn't disqualify you. The failure didn't cancel your destiny. Nothing is lost. Nothing is wasted. Everything is being worked for your good. Stay close to me. Don't let distractions pull you away now. Don't fall for the enemy's lies when you're this close. He wants you to believe you're forgotten, but I'm proving to you now that you're remembered. You are marked by heaven, protected by angels, covered in grace, and anointed for impact. Even when you thought everything was falling apart, I was holding every piece together. Even when you couldn't hear my voice, I was speaking through every closed door, every delay, every no. I've been walking beside you the whole time, even when your faith was trembling, even when your strength was gone. You were never walking alone. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I need you to know that the enemy was hoping this season would break you. He threw his best at you: confusion, distraction, doubt, fear, loss, delay, betrayal. He hoped you would walk away from me, give up on your calling, forget your purpose. But what he didn't count on was how I've built you. You are stronger than you think, not because of what you've done, but because of who I am in you. I have placed my spirit inside you, and that power is what has kept you alive, protected, and standing even now. If you believe I've carried you here for a reason, comment 777 right now as your declaration of faith. You are about to walk into answers to prayers that you thought I forgot. You will see healing in places you assumed would never change. You will experience provision where there was only lack. I am not just healing the surface, I'm going deep. I'm touching places in your heart that have been broken for years, places you've covered up, places you've learned to live with. But I never meant for you to live broken. I came to restore. I came to make whole, and your restoration has already begun. I saw the moment your heart was shattered. I saw the person who left without warning. I saw the opportunity that vanished right when you thought it was yours. I saw the sickness, the disappointment, the isolation. I saw the prayers that went unanswered. But I need you to hear this now. None of it was the end. I was still writing. I was still shaping your story. I didn't cause the pain, but I will use it. I will use everything the enemy meant for harm, and I will flip it for your good. What tried to destroy you will become the very foundation I build on. What's ahead of you is so much greater than what's behind. But I need you to stop looking back. Stop replaying the failures. Stop regretting the decisions. Stop carrying guilt I already forgave. You've asked me to free you, but you have to let go too. Let go of what you can't fix. Let go of who didn't stay. Let go of the dream that didn't unfold the way you planned. I have something new, something better, but your hands have to be empty to receive it. Comment 999 if you're letting go and trusting me with what's next. I'm doing something that will not just bless you, it will bring healing to your family. There are generational wounds I'm closing, patterns I'm breaking, cycles I'm ending. The enemy tried to run through your bloodline with pain, addiction, poverty, fear, and shame, but I am drawing the line. It stops with you. You are not just fighting for yourself. You are standing in the gap for the ones who came before you and the ones who will come after. Your obedience is changing everything. Don't believe the lie that it's too late. I created time. I'm not bound by it. I can restore what was lost in years within moments. I can open doors in minutes that no man could open in decades. The schedule you think you've missed is not the one I've written for you. My timing is always exact, and tonight, before 11:59 p.m., you will feel the confirmation in your spirit. I'm making things right. I'm making all things new. You've grown so much in the quiet seasons. In the dark places where no one saw you, I was developing strength in you. That strength will now carry you into what I've promised. You've asked for blessings, but I've also been building character. You've asked for miracles, but I've also been making room in your heart to carry them. This isn't just about breakthrough. It's about becoming the person who can hold it. People will soon look at you and wonder how you made it. They will see the glow of grace over your life. They will notice the peace in your eyes, the strength in your words, the joy in your steps, and they won't realize it was built in the fire. You'll walk into rooms where you were once overlooked and be honored. You'll step into places where you once begged for a chance, and now you'll be welcomed as the answer. That's how I work. I don't just restore, I elevate. I'm not asking you to have it all figured out. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to trust me again, even if your heart is bruised, even if your faith is tired, even if you're scared to hope again. Give me your heart. Give me your surrender. That's where the shift happens. That's where the blessing flows. I've already started something new in you, and I won't stop until it's complete. I'm closer than you think. When you feel overwhelmed, I'm holding you. When you don't know what to pray, I'm interceding for you. When you feel surrounded, I've already dispatched angels around you. You're not alone in the fight. I'm fighting for you. I'm guiding you. I'm covering every step you take, and you will testify. You will tell others of how I showed up. How the moment you thought was your breaking point became your breakthrough. How you received the call, the offer, the opportunity, the healing, the miracle right when you were about to give up. That's what I do. I show up in the middle of the storm, and I speak peace. I show up in the grave, and I speak life. I show up in the impossible, and I make a way. So do not fear. Do not be discouraged. The pain is not permanent. The silence is not rejection. The wait has not been in vain. You are about to see how faithful I truly am. What you prayed for is closer than it's ever been. And the reason I told you to open this now is because the door is about to swing open. I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to delay it. I don't want you to doubt it. I want you to be ready. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. What felt like endless resistance, what seemed like a long night without answers, was never meant to break you. It was meant to position you. I've been training you in silence. I've been molding your character in the unseen places. You've been through so much not because you are forgotten, but because you are favored. And favor comes with a fight. I let certain things press you so that your roots would grow deeper in me. I allowed the fire so that what needed to fall off would burn away. And now that the refining is done, I'm bringing you into clarity, into new strength, into breakthrough. You're not just stepping out of the storm, you're stepping into a shift that carries blessings with weight, miracles with purpose, peace that won't break under pressure. The storm wasn't for nothing. It was proof that something powerful was coming. If this word is stirring something in your heart, comment 1010 as a sign that you're stepping forward in expectation. Every time you thought nothing was happening, I was writing answers in places you couldn't see. You questioned if I was there, but I never left your side. Even when you didn't hear me, I was listening to every sigh of your soul. I was bottling every tear, calming every hidden fear. You didn't notice the protection I placed around you. You couldn't see the enemies I held back, but I was working, tirelessly, lovingly, faithfully. And now, I'm revealing what I've been preparing all along. You need to know this: no weapon formed against you will prosper. It doesn't matter what people said. It doesn't matter what doors they closed. It doesn't matter who gave up on you, misunderstood you, or turned their back on you. I have the final word. I am not limited by their decisions. I am not bound by their timelines. When I open a door, no one can shut it. When I speak a promise, it cannot return void. Your future is not in their hands, it's in mine. I'm not just doing something small, I'm doing something new. Something that will shake what was stagnant. Something that will revive what looked dead. Something that will silence the lies you've believed. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not less than. You are right on time for what I've planned. And everything the enemy tried to delay is being released with acceleration. What should have taken years will happen in moments. What you thought was impossible will come together in a way that only I could orchestrate. Comment 1515 if you're believing for sudden acceleration in your life. There's a reason your name has been in rooms you've never walked into. There's a reason doors are about to open that you didn't knock on. It's not because of luck, it's because of grace. Because of your obedience when no one else saw, because of your faith when everything looked hopeless, because of the way you kept going when everything in you said stop. I saw it, and now I'm honoring it. I'm taking you places you didn't earn with status. I'm bringing you there with favor. My child, I don't need crowds to validate what I've placed inside you. I don't need the world's applause to confirm your worth. I created you with purpose, and that purpose will come to pass. I gave you dreams that won't die. I planted vision in your heart that still has life. Just because others didn't see it doesn't mean it wasn't real. Just because they walked away doesn't mean I did. I'm still here, and I'm not only restoring what was lost, I'm multiplying what's coming. I'm also bringing peace to your mind. The racing thoughts, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, I've seen them all. I'm speaking calm over your thoughts. I'm replacing fear with confidence, confusion with clarity, restlessness with rest. You were not created to live in survival mode. You were created to live in faith, to walk in joy, to breathe freely, knowing I've already gone before you. I am already in your tomorrow, and there is nothing in your path I haven't already made a way through. You've been carrying more than you were meant to, trying to fix things only I can fix, trying to carry burdens that belong in my hands. Let go. Trust me again. I know it's been hard. I know you've been let down, but I've never failed you, and I never will. Even when you thought I was quiet, I was preparing a better answer than what you were asking for. I saw your need, and I answered it with something greater than your request. The next few days will not look like the last few weeks. There is new mercy flowing your way, new provision, new strength, new connections. I'm shifting things around you so that what once resisted you will now respond to you. What once blocked you will now bless you. What once seemed closed off will now open without effort. And when it does, you'll know it was me. It was always me. I know it's been a battle, but you've made it this far for a reason. And what I'm about to do in your life will remind you that nothing was wasted. Every disappointment prepared you for this. Every delay taught you to trust deeper. Every trial taught you to lean on me, not on people. Every loss stripped away what couldn't follow you into your next season. You're lighter now, stronger now, ready now. This is why I urged you to open this before 11:59 p.m., because something is being released in this moment, a blessing tied to your last act. A miracle born out of your endurance, a breakthrough sealed by your faith, and you will not miss it. You will not be too late. I've waited until now to release it so that when it comes you will have no doubt that it was my hand, my grace, and my perfect timing. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are mine. I have carried you through every moment you thought would break you, and I have preserved you for this very hour. You're still standing because my hand has been on you even when everything else fell apart. I held you together when the weight was too much, when the tears wouldn't stop, when no one else noticed what you were silently going through. But I did. This is why the enemy fought you so hard. He knows what's coming. He knows what I've placed inside of you. He knows the doors I'm about to open, the favor that's about to overtake you, the healing that's about to flow into your life. He threw fear at you. He tried to stir doubt. He tried to distract you. But what he didn't know is that every time he came at you, I shielded you. Every time he whispered lies, I spoke truth over you. Every time he pushed, I pulled you closer to me. If this feels like it's speaking directly to your situation, comment 1717 as your sign of agreement and expectation. My child, I know the weight you carry. You've been strong for so long, holding things together for others while silently crumbling on the inside. You've been faithful, showing up day after day, even when your heart was exhausted. And that kind of faithfulness never goes unnoticed by me. I am the God who rewards those who seek me, not just in moments of celebration, but in the middle of confusion, in the silence, in the dark. You kept seeking. You kept praying. You kept hoping. That is why I'm about to reward you publicly for the faith you kept privately. I am sending confirmation in more than one way, through more than one person, through signs that only you will recognize. You're going to feel peace in the places where anxiety used to live. You're going to hear good news from the places you almost gave up on. You're going to see my hand clearly, undeniably, beautifully moving through your life like never before. And you'll look back and realize it was all leading to this. You haven't been waiting in vain. You've been in preparation. I've been pruning, refining, purifying, so that what's coming doesn't overwhelm you, so that you can carry it well. I've been stretching your faith to match the size of your future. I've been building endurance in your spirit because the calling on your life will require it. What I'm about to do isn't just for you, it's for those connected to you. Your blessing is going to ripple into lives around you. You're not just breaking through, you're breaking ground for others. There's a reason things didn't happen when you expected. You thought you were ready, but I was still aligning what needed to fall into place. I wasn't withholding. I was protecting. I wasn't silent. I was working. There are things I kept you from because they would have delayed your destiny. There are people I removed because they would have dimmed your light. There are places I didn't let you stay because they would have boxed you in. What looked like rejection was actually redirection. Comment, Amen, if you believe that everything that left was making room for what's better. I'm bringing you into a season of restoration and divine fulfillment. Things that were lost will be returned. Time that was wasted will be redeemed. Opportunities that passed you by will be replaced with better ones. I'm not just reviving old dreams, I'm giving you new ones. Dreams that match where I'm taking you, not where you've been. You're entering a chapter where closed doors will open without effort, where favor will meet you without striving, where blessings will overtake you without warning, and you don't have to chase it. Stay with me. Keep walking with me. I know the way. I've gone ahead of you. I've cleared paths in places you haven't even stepped into yet. I've spoken your name in rooms you haven't entered yet. I've positioned the right people to meet you at the right time. You won't have to force anything in this next season. You'll just walk into it, peacefully, confidently, freely. You will recognize my presence in new ways. I'm going to speak to you in your sleep, give you dreams that bring answers. You'll start to notice how certain situations begin to change without you even touching them. That's me. I'm softening hearts, I'm shifting minds, I'm healing wounds, I'm releasing provision. It's already happening. You've stepped into it, and now things will begin to unfold quickly. Stay alert, stay prayerful, stay thankful. Don't compare your journey to others. What I've written for you is unique. Don't let the pace of someone else's process make you question your own. You're not falling behind. You're being launched forward at the right moment. Trust me, I see the full picture, and I'm guiding every detail. The blessing I'm preparing for you is tailor-made. It will fit your needs, your heart, your calling perfectly. You won't have to shrink to receive it. You won't have to change who you are to keep it. You'll be free in it. You've been stretched, but you're about to be filled. You've been emptied, but you're about to overflow. You've been overlooked, but you're about to be celebrated. And not in a way that brings pride, but in a way that glorifies me, because people will know I was with you, I was for you, I was the one who lifted you up when no one else could. And now I'm setting your feet on solid ground. I never left you alone in the battle. I've been holding you, guiding you, even when you couldn't feel it. And now I am commanding what was once delayed to be released. Because of your last act of faith, obedience, or compassion, heaven is responding. You might not see the full picture yet, but trust me, something sacred is happening around you. You've been asking, God, when will things finally change? And I'm saying to you right now, the change has already begun. The shift didn't start today. It started the moment you chose to believe, when it was hard, when it cost you something, when you stood in faith even while afraid. That choice was your key. That moment was your turning point. And now the release has been set in motion. No more delay. No more waiting for the right time. The right time is now. What I have planned is already coming toward you. Comment, Amen, if you receive that. The shift has already started. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I've seen how the enemy tried to wear you down. He tried to convince you that nothing would change, that the promises I gave you were just hopes and dreams, that you weren't chosen, that you were forgotten. But he is a liar. He always has been. And I'm proving him wrong through your life. You are the evidence of my faithfulness. You are the one I've set apart. You are the one I'm using to show that I still keep my promises. I still heal. I still restore. I still bring beauty from ashes. There is favor being released on your name, not because you've earned it, but because I delight in blessing those who trust me. What is coming will not be random. It will be precise. It will be personal. It will be exactly what your heart needs. The job, the breakthrough, the healing, the restoration, it's all being aligned behind the scenes. You won't have to manipulate or chase it. It's being assigned to your life right now. You'll feel it in the atmosphere. You'll notice a shift in how things start to respond around you. If this confirms what you've been feeling, comment 222 and claim it in faith. You're going to wake up soon and realize that peace has returned to your spirit. Not because everything is perfect, but because I've begun lifting the weight that's been on you. That heavy cloud, that silent pressure, that invisible fear, I'm clearing it out. I'm bringing clarity where there was fog. I'm sending joy where there was sorrow. You are not walking out of this season empty. You are walking out of it equipped, changed, strengthened. You may feel like a survivor, but I see a warrior, one who didn't give up when it would have been easier to walk away. You didn't fail just because you stumbled. You didn't disqualify yourself by being human. My grace is still covering you. My hand is still guiding you. My plans for you are still unfolding. Don't believe the lie that it's too late. You are right where you need to be. In fact, the very pressure that made you question everything was the final push before your release. It's always darkest before the light breaks through. And the light is coming. I want you to hold on to what I said before 11:59 p.m. That's not just a deadline. That's a moment of divine appointment. That's the time I'm going to let something shift tangibly in your life. A message, a call, a breakthrough, a deep sense of peace. It may not look like what you expect, but you'll know it's me. You'll feel my presence in it. You'll recognize my hand. You'll know that it could only be me moving on your behalf. There is something sacred about how I work. I move in the stillness. I speak in the quiet. I build in the waiting. And just when it seems like nothing is happening, everything starts to change. That's what I'm doing right now. You're not losing time. You're being prepared for something greater. The detour didn't take you off course. It was the path I needed you on so I could build your strength, deepen your roots, and teach you to depend fully on me. Comment 1111 if you're trusting me to complete what I started in your life. You've wondered, why did it have to be this hard? Because the weight of the blessing coming your way requires a deeper foundation. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. You were being purified. Because what I'm about to release into your life is too valuable to be placed on unstable ground. I had to make sure your heart was ready, your faith was strong, and your spirit could carry what's ahead without collapsing under it. And now, you're ready. You may not feel like it. You may still feel weak, but you're exactly where I need you to be. You've surrendered, and that surrender is power. It's in your humility that I will lift you. It's in your quiet yes that I will release favor. It's in your willingness to wait and trust that I will move swiftly. You've passed the test, even if it didn't feel like a test. You've stayed when you could have walked away. You've prayed when you could have given up. And that's why I'm sending the blessing. This is your moment of divine alignment. Heaven is responding. Angels are being dispatched. The doors I open now will not be able to be shut. The people I bring into your life will not leave like the others did. The healing I begin will be complete, not temporary. The provision I release will overflow, not just sustain. I am not a God of just enough. I am the God of more than enough. I don't do halfway miracles. I complete what I begin. So breathe. Let peace fill your heart again. You're not walking into more of the same, you're walking into something new. And this new thing doesn't come with fear, anxiety, or guessing. It comes with clarity, peace, favor, and joy. It's going to feel different. It's going to move quickly. And you're going to stand in awe of how suddenly everything begins to shift. You're about to experience what it means to be carried by grace, covered in peace, and lifted by purpose. I'm not just shifting your situation, I'm renewing your mind, restoring your soul, and rebuilding your strength. This moment matters. This night matters. That's why I told you to open this before 11:59 p.m., because what's being released carries eternal weight. I know the nights you cried, wondering if I still had a plan for you. I know the silent thoughts you've had that no one else could hear. The moments you smiled in front of others but were breaking inside. You've gotten good at holding it together. But I never asked you to do it all alone. I've been here. Through every silent breakdown, through every whispered prayer, through every time you questioned your own worth. And now, I'm coming to restore what was stolen in those nights. Comment 333 if you know God is restoring what you lost in silence. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. My child, I don't need you to pretend to be strong anymore. I need you to be honest with me. Bring your tiredness, your questions, your fears. I am not angry with you for feeling weak. I'm drawing you closer because of it. I do my best work in broken places. My strength shows up when you reach the end of yours. And right now, that's where you are. Not because you've failed, but because you've emptied yourself. That's when I pour out the most. That's when I step in fully. You've given everything you could, and it still felt like not enough. But hear me, your offering was more than enough. Your faith, your love, your patience, it reached me. You thought it went unnoticed, but I saw. And because of that, the blessing that's coming isn't small. It's pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You're not getting leftovers, you're getting an overflow. The kind of breakthrough that not only lifts you, but blesses everyone connected to you. You've been the one who always stays strong for others. You've been the safe place, the encourager, the one who keeps going even when you're exhausted. But now, I'm surrounding you with people who will pour back into you. Who will pray for you the way you prayed for them? Who will honor you the way you quietly honored others? You don't have to do this alone anymore. I'm placing the right voices in your life, the right connections, the right help. You will be seen, you will be supported, you will be loved right. Comment 999 if you believe God is sending the right people into your life. Do not be surprised when things begin to turn quickly. It may come as a sudden phone call, a letter, a conversation, or even a shift in your spirit, but it will come. You won't need to chase it down. You won't need to make it happen. You won't need to prove yourself. I've already done the work in the spiritual realm. Now, you're about to see it unfold in the natural. What felt like delay was actually design. What felt like silence was actually strategy. You're not behind. You're perfectly aligned. Even the pain had purpose. Even the people who walked away played a role. I used the rejection to push you toward redirection. I used the closed doors to protect your destiny. You thought something was being taken from you, but I was actually making space for what was coming. You will look back and thank me for the no's. You will look back and realize my hand was in every ending, every detour, every delay. You don't have to live in fear of what's ahead. I've already gone before you. You won't have to fight the same battles again. You won't keep repeating the same painful patterns. The cycle breaks with you. The generational wounds end with you. I'm raising you up to build something new, something rooted in healing, truth, and love. You won't just see a shift in your life. You'll see it in your children, in your home, in your lineage. And I know this part is hard to believe, but I need you to hear me. Joy is coming back. That deep, childlike joy that doesn't depend on things being perfect. I'm restoring it. I'm giving you moments of laughter again, rest without guilt, sleep without fear, peace without conditions. The battle has been long, but the breakthrough will be longer. The suffering had a season, but the glory will remain. You will feel light again. You ask me, God, do you even see me anymore? And I'm telling you, yes. Not only do I see you, I've been fighting for you in ways you don't even know. I've been protecting you from battles you weren't meant to fight. I've been blocking attacks that never reached you. I've been quiet because I was working, and now I'm about to show you what that silence was producing. What's coming is going to be clear. You won't have to guess if it's from me. It won't come with confusion. It won't come with chaos. It will come with peace, with clarity, with the kind of confidence that can only come from knowing your Father is behind it. When it arrives, you'll just know. That's what I want for you to recognize my hand so clearly that no lie from the enemy can shake you again. You're about to step into days where your prayers turn into praise, where your questions turn into testimonies, where your fears turn into fire. I'm reigniting your purpose, reigniting your confidence, reigniting your hope. I'm not just bringing you out, I'm bringing you up from the discouragement, up from the confusion, up from the place where you thought this was how life would always be. I'm lifting you now. So breathe. You don't need to control what's happening. Just stay close to me. Let me guide you through. I'll give you the words to say, the steps to take, the peace to carry. And when I open the next door, you'll know it's the one. You won't have to doubt, because everything about it will carry my fingerprint. You've been stretched, tested, refined, and now you are prepared. The road you walked was never about punishment, it was preparation. You were never being pushed away. You were being drawn deeper. And while others may have questioned your silence, your pause, or even your stillness, I was working. I was digging deep into your soul to uproot fear, insecurity, and doubt, so that your foundation would be solid. Because what I'm building next in your life needs unshakable roots, and that's exactly what you've gained. If this speaks to what you've been walking through, comment Amen as your way of receiving it. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I need you to understand something important. This breakthrough is not random. It's the direct result of your surrender, the quiet yes you gave me when no one else saw, the faithfulness you showed when it cost you something. Your last act, that final decision to believe, forgive, release, or obey it, triggered something in heaven. It signaled your readiness. That's why I told you to open this before 11:59 p.m. Because the response is already on its way. You're not waiting for something to start. It has started. You're now in the hour where it begins to show. The blessing won't come empty. It's arriving with restoration. The peace you lost is being returned. The time you thought was wasted is being redeemed. The relationships that were broken are either being healed or replaced by better ones. This is not about going back to how things were. This is about stepping into something better than you imagined. I make all things new, not familiar, not recycled new. So don't mourn what I've removed. Make space for what I'm sending. Comment 777 if you're choosing to make room for what God is about to release. You've come through enough to know that my timing rarely matches yours. But I also want you to know that my timing is always perfect. There were things you prayed for that I didn't release because I loved you too much to give them too soon. There were things I let fall apart, not to hurt you, but to free you. What you thought was rejection was really my protection. I was shielding you from things that would have stolen your peace, derailed your purpose, and dimmed your light. Trust that what didn't happen was also part of the miracle. You're going to feel lighter in this next chapter. The heaviness you've carried is being lifted, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, mentally. I am restoring your clarity. I am calming the noise. The confusion that once felt constant will begin to quiet. You'll begin to see clearly again, to dream again, to laugh without guilt, to rest without worry. I'm not just blessing your situation, I'm healing your inner world. And from that place, everything else will flow. Do not fear this shift. Do not resist the new. I am with you in the unfamiliar. Just as I was with you in the storm, I will be with you in the calm. Just as I stood beside you in your wilderness, I will walk with you into your promised place. I am the same God yesterday, today, and forever. I do not change, and if I brought you through what was meant to destroy you, I will surely lead you into what is meant to bless you.